No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Throws to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Handoff from the gun. Taking it the other way. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He's knocked. What a play to come up with the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He tries to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 10.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw again. Quick strike complete. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Tar Heels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Snags a quick pass on the left. Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Wheeler. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. Got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now on 2nd down. Oh, better look out. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, UNC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, it's King. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and... They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Lopez wants to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to...
And he's got a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lopez to pass. Quickly complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Robinson. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give. Finds some fresh air. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. He shed tackles right and
such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lopez wants to fire. Snagged out of the air. Jumped on top of the pile.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the ground with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own player. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wheeler. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Behind the chains now on second and long. Lopez to pass. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns. And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Defense not showing press coverage. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then...
Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way in for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coffee. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They try to pop a run on the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in, it's Green. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Running through contact. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Hauls it in.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to pound their way in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Trying to pound their way in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Lopez to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they've moved out front here on the 4th. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun. Flips it out to the back. He will be stopped short. They can't get the 2-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Lopez wants to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking downfield on 1st down.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Well, that is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed and his vision and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got it on the run. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now.
And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try to pop the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Williams looking for a man.
those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep
picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Delivers the stiff arm. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think